My boyfriend has become jealous because I don't treat him like I treat my cheese balls, and now I'm worried he might leave me. I'm a cheese lover. There, I said it. I absolutely adore cheese, and it's my favorite snack. My number one cheese has got to be mozzarella, specifically ball-shaped mozzarella. The texture and flavor are so good, especially with a little salt sprinkled on top. I buy those Bel Gioioso packs of mozzarella balls, and they have been my snack of choice since I was a freshman in college. They were easy and convenient to keep in my mini fridge for a quick, cheap, and easy bite. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 3 years now, and we recently moved in together. He's known about my love for cheese since our first date. He took me to a restaurant, and we ordered like 3 charcuterie boards, lol. I don't think he knew what he was getting into with my snacking, and he probably didn't expect to see me eat mozzarella balls daily. I thought he was fine with it, but now he's making an issue out of it, and I don't know if I should stop. His specific issue is the shape of the cheese. He tells me that seeing me eat, ball-shaped cheese makes him uncomfortable. He says that it is lewd and that, and I quote, seeing me pop a wet cheese ball in my mouth makes him think of me having another man's veg in my mouth. Wild, I know. I was really confused, and I told him that I don't think this is a big deal and that it's literally cheese, but he told me the imagery still grosses him out. I thought we could work through this, but after a while, he said it might be a deal breaker if I don't stop, and then he left for work. During the argument, he said he doesn't care if I eat mozzarella cheese but just wants me to eat it in string or shredded form instead. I know this is high maintenance of me, but mozzarella balls are just my favorite snack. The texture, the taste, it's just so good. I like shredded cheese and string cheese, but they just aren't the same. I'm thinking I should maybe buy the smaller mozzarella balls that they sell and hope they won't bother him, but if I feed into this, could it reinforce this mindset he has? I don't know what to do. I want to make him comfortable, but this feels really controlling and unnecessary, not to mention I don't really want to give up my favorite snack. He's a great guy, and I know this isn't doing him justice, but I just want to know if this is a red flag from him or if putting my foot down on this is unreasonable. I'm in a very weird situation and I don't know how to proceed. I'm hoping to get some insight from people who don't know us personally because this is really embarrassing for me. Thank you in advance to anyone who offers me some advice. Update. Hey guys. I was debating making this update or not, but seeing just how many people saw it and became invested in my snacking made me want to give anyone who is still interested a little bit of closure. First of all, I wanted to thank you all for your time spent with me. It's honestly a little overwhelming to see how many people took a break from what I assume are very busy lives to give me advice and support. I think it's very beautiful how so many people in so many different places can come together and give some love to people who need it. Secondly, I have a short and savory update, get it? Because I couldn't leave you guys hanging. The morning after I posted, my boyfriend and I talked out this entire issue, and he ended up explaining why his mind immediately went to a place of eroticizing something that has no implications. I left this out of my original post because it felt unrelated, even though in hindsight it was obvious, but there was an issue with infidelity in his previous relationship. I didn't know the details of what happened, and never tried to bring it up because I didn't want to upset him. That was my mistake, though, because he is still struggling with insecurities and felt unsure if he could tell me about it. Both of us were lacking in communication skills, but we ended up clearing the air, and I found out both why his last relationship ended and why seeing me eat cheese balls upset him. All I knew previously was that he had a serious relationship with his ex-girlfriend and they broke up because she cheated on him. Now, he let me know that he found out about the incident because the person she cheated with sent him a video of her, eating another man's cheese balls. He told me that he feels like by now he should have gotten over it, but the betrayal stuck with him. The new move-in together has started to trigger his unresolved feelings and has given him new anxieties that our relationship might end the same way. I think pairing that with a daily visual reminder through the cheese balls was a little too much for him. I know many of you have very strong opinions about him, and I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not ready to let go of this relationship yet. During our conversation, I let him know that I didn't like the direction he was going with his ultimatum because it felt controlling, and I told him I wouldn't tolerate another incident like this in the future. We already decided we would be looking for couples counseling in our area to help us both move on from this incident and generally learn to communicate more openly so that neither of us will bottle up our negative emotions alone. Instead, we can help each other overcome those emotions as a unit. Right now, I'm feeling very hopeful, and I think that knowing about his past will leave me better equipped to pave a better future with him. Thank you for all of your advice and support. I think that without your perspectives, I might have just given up on my cheese, and the two of us would continue to hide our emotions without realizing that we need to open ourselves up to more communication if we want to stay confident in both ourselves and each other. P.S. An extra thank you to everyone who gave me recipes and new cheeses to try. Enjoy the rest of your lives.